Pretty girl, looking in the mirror. Do you see your soul? Have you ever had a chance to pray?
Hi my loves, it's your big sister, and today I am going to share something sweet and short with you, and that is 5 things that I'm struggling with letting go of, and I need you to drop in the comments and give me advice. How did you let go of it? How did you stop? What kind of, did you go to therapy? Did you do this? Did you do that? It's that time, that tea time with your big sister with that big energy. So we rise. Number 1 of things I struggle to let go of. Guys, I love eating. I love eating so much, okay? At first I didn't think it's a problem, and it has never been a problem for me. I still think it isn't, but we are told that God doesn't want us to overindulge in food, okay? I eat anytime, I eat, and I've got a great metabolism. So you can just imagine that if I get big, it's not big, it's like this, and then I can go back at any time, right? So tell me, how do you deal with that? I've tried diets, and then I just fail. Well, what do you do? What can make me like stop eating more? At the same time, I still want to remain my nice thickness, I still want to remain my nice thickness with my body and not lose, not gain. What should I do? Help. Number 2, I am struggling so much, loves, on always standing up for myself. I mean, I think I'm learning very well right now to let some things go, but how do I stop myself from people that deliberately try to poke me to get a reaction from me? What if it's people that you live in the same house as? What if it's people that you in the same class as? What if it's people that you in the same work environment as, and you see them every day 24/7? What happens when it's like that? And these people, they try and they test you, and because they knew the old you before, that you like standing up for yourself, and they know that you don't take nonsense, what do? Please, I need advice when it comes to that, because I never seem to let fights pass me. Okay, I never seem to let fights pass me. If anyone wants to step on my toe, I want to step on their toes. Number 3. Number 3, loves. Number 3. Number 3. Number 3. Number 3. Number 3. Number 3. How do you stop over-explaining yourself? How do you stop over-explaining yourself? I think I remember hearing that it's some type of trauma response, right? Over-explaining yourself is some type of trauma response, and it made sense to me, but I've done it my whole life that I'm trying to let go of it right now, but I can't. Most of the times, people that I'm not even supposed to explain myself to, I explain and I give them some explanation. They are not even that important to me all my life. Help. Number 4, how do I stop anxiety? These are for people that speak in front of people. These are people that always are on stage and they interact with people, or they are community leaders, or they are leaders. Let me just put it like that. How do you stop anxiety? Because sometimes when I'm called for a gig and I find myself speaking, even though the video comes off nice after that, right? Because at the end of the day, you're like, oh my gosh, maybe I effed up, and the people taking a video are like, no, you actually did very well. But that anxiety, if you haven't noticed that, most of the time I stutter a lot, okay? I think I took that from my dad. I stutter, right? And the more anxious I get, the more angrier I get, I stutter even worse. So that's what happens when I'm anxious. I stutter a lot, and when I'm in front of people, sometimes I tend to lose and forget things that I was supposed to actually put on the table and present to the people that came to watch me, to listen to me. Okay, but thank God that He always covers me and doesn't allow me to be in humiliation, because when I look at the videos after I'm done working, after I'm done on stage, it's a beautiful video. Some other things I don't even hear myself speaking, and I'm like, you know what, God, Dad, that's you. You were speaking through me. You were speaking through me, because I didn't have that on my list. Okay. Number 5, how do I stop having to feel like I always have to stand up for everybody? You know, in my life, I've always said to my mom, and I still say it sometimes to my mom, to God, and I say, Dad, why am I the only one that seems to always stand for people that are around me? Because most of the people that around me are people that don't like don't like being confrontational, would rather let things be. It's people that avoid fights, right? It's people that can't stand for themselves, okay? And it hurts me at the end of the day, because now when it's my turn for someone to stand up for me, no one stands up for me, you know? No one is there to stand up for me. No one is having my back like I have their back. And it makes me so angry. And there's this betrayal that comes with it that I feel. And I'm like, no, man. I feel like I'm giving myself too much to people, whereby I am willing to die for someone that's not even ready to take a risk for me. How do you stop? How do you stop wanting to be a savior for other people all the time? Now, my loves, that's 5 things that I struggle to let go of or struggle to stop. Please, in the comments, help me with your beautiful advice. Tell me how you do it, and I will make sure to try and practice every bit of the information you give me. I love you. From your big sister, MPHO. Mwah.
Take me for a ride. I know you've been waiting. Let's drive to the West Coast, Hollywood and LA. Fill up on the way. There's no time for waiting. I know